Hello friends, my name is Dr. Puru Dhawan and today in this video I will explain you about brain stroke. What are the type of the brain stroke and why brain stroke causes paralysis and how we can treat a patient of paralysis or brain stroke. It is very necessary for all patients of brain stroke to understand their condition, because once the patient understands why hands and legs are not working properly, they can work on the root cause and then only the chances for the improvement increases. So let's start with the brain. Brain is an organ that controls each and every movement inside our body. Like if you are watching this video, hearing this video, your brain is processing that information. Without brain, nobody can move a single muscle. Brain works as a central processing unit of our body. Brain is made up of millions of neurons and a single neuron looks like an insect. These cells have tentacles on either side, which connects with the tentacles of the other. In this connection of two tentacles is known as synapse. The synapses helps the neuron to interact with each other. And with the help of each other, brain can do a lot complex things, and these synapses make the brain complex and make us intelligent. Because the number of cells of neurons are fixed from the birth, no new cells regenerate in the body in a lifetime. Only the size of the neuron increases and the number of synapses, means connection between the two neurons, increases. This makes our brain more complex and more intelligent. Average human brain weighs around 1.5 kg. That is only 2 or 3% of the total body weight. But the brain consumes 50 to 60% of energy produced by the body, because brain performs a lot more function than you can imagine. For such a high energy demand, a constant supply of blood and nutrition is required by the brain. But when the blood supply to the brain got damaged, maybe because of clot or maybe because of hemorrhage, what happens? That the oxygen and nutrition supply to the part of the brain get hampered, resulting in a non-functioning of that brain tissue, because in the absence of oxygen and nutrition, the neurons die. Now, depending upon the part of the brain damaged in the absence of the blood, it reflects which function of the body will be lost. Suppose the arterial supply in the left side of the brain is damaged, maybe because of clot, then your right side will be affected. If the clot hampers the blood supply to the speech center, then the patient will be unable to speak properly. So basically, in the brain stroke, which part of the body will stop working depends upon which side of the brain clot or hemorrhage caused the damage. Now I hope you have understand why the parts of the body stop working when a person suffers from brain stroke. Now there are only two major types of brain stroke. First is ischemic brain stroke, the formation of clot inside the blood supply to the brain. Another type of the brain stroke is hemorrhagic, in which the vessel providing oxygen and nutrition got busted because of hypertension. In both types, blood supply to the part of the brain got affected, causing permanent damage to the neuron cells. And the functions of that part of the brain could be moving your arm, leg, or it can be speech, memory, anything. Depending upon the site of the damage, symptom will appear. Now I hope you have understood what are the types of the brain stroke. Now let's move to its treatment, how we can make a brain stroke patient walk again. For that we have to go more deeper inside the brain. Brain has special capabilities to improve its function. After brain stroke, try to remember the day when you got brain stroke. Hand was not working, leg was completely dead, speech was slurred. You were unable to sit properly, but within a time span of 6 months, you have shown tremendous improvement. You might be thinking how I came to know about it. Because it happens with almost every brain stroke patient. Well, this is not important. Important is how brain did it. Because in the absence of blood supply, that part of the brain was dead. This improvement happened because of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a natural brain mechanism to heal itself, just like skin. When it got cut, but unlike skin, in brain, no new cell formation happens. Only pre-existing cells increase the synapse between them to bypass the dead part of the brain, resulting in regain of movement to certain limits. But once this initial 6 months passes away, no physiotherapy, no medicine works in a brain stroke patient. You can relate yourself. This happened because no new connection between neurons are forming, no new plasticity is happening. To recover further, brain need neuroplasticity. So we have to reinitiate it with the treatment. Once the brain is ready to heal itself, we have to make it learn again the same thing like walking, gripping with hand again with repetition. Diet also play an important role in neuroplasticity. In my next video, I will explain what kind of diet should a brain stroke patient should take to improve brain functioning. Now I would like to take leave. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.